Rock Computer College. Define quality training in information technology.
Now let's look at adding creative effects to your image in Photoshop. But first you're going to convert these layers into a smart filter layer. So what you do is you select the first one, then hold on the shift key, then select the last layer, and then they'll all be highlighted. Then come to filter, then convert for smart filters. Click OK, and they'll be converted into one layer with the smart filter. Now if later on you want to break them down again to the original layers, you can just double click on the thumbnail and they reconvert back into the original layers. So let me turn them back into smart filter. Now it's filter, then convert for smart filters. Okay, there we have it. Now the first thing we're going to do is add a tilt shift blur filter. Now to do this, come under filter, blur gallery, then tilt shift. Now this will blur out some part of the areas in your image and then have other parts of the image in focus. Now you can see the upper and the lower parts are blurred, but the middle part is in focus. Now you can click and drag this part to select the part that you want in focus and the part that you want blurred. You can also click and drag the dashed lines to increase the blurred areas, or to reduce them like that. You can also click the straight line to increase on the areas that are not blurred. Like that. Lower this a bit. You can also change the strength of the blur by clicking and dragging this icon here on this slider. Now by doing that, I've added to the strength of the blur. You can also reduce it. Even as well as the distortion. You can just play around with these settings and see what works for you and your image. That's okay. Then once you're done, you click OK, and the changes will be made in your image. As you can see here, we have the filters. Now you can come and choose to turn them off. And to just kind of see the effect that it had, you can come and double click here again to turn this back on, the blur tool, then make your adjustments again. So you add a bit more to the blur. Then once you're done, click OK, and then the changes will be emitted to your image. Now another thing that you can do with your image is that you can turn it into a black and white image. Now as you can see, it's a colored image, but I can turn it into a black and white image, and it's very simple. All you have to do is come here, then select black and white, and then your image will be converted into a black and white image. Then over here you have these controls. Now if you had any reds in this image, you can make them lighter or make them darker. If you had yellows, you can make them lighter or darker. Same with all these other colors. If you had greens, you can make them lighter or darker. Depends on what you want and how you want your image to be. Then once you're done with your settings, you close this panel over here, and then as you can see now, my image is in black and white. Now another thing that you can do is add color tints to your image, and it's by clicking on this icon over here. So I'll turn that on, and it's added a color tint to my image, and then you can choose the color of tint you want. So I can come here, click on that, then select the color that I want from over here. Let's say I want a blue, then come and choose the shade of blue that I want to work with. Click OK. Then as you can see, now I have a bluish kind of tint on my image. Now there's a lot of things that you can do with your image apart from those, and as we go on, you will discover more and learn more. But for now, let's focus on those and practice with those 4 things that we've learned today.